Well, who do we have here? We have Ashka and Shivain who just finished their first ever chess tournament somewhere in Los Angeles, in-person tournament. First tournament, chess tournament, and first ever in-person tournament. And both of you did remarkably well. And Ashka managed to clinch one of the top prizes. Wow. So my first question, how are you feeling and how was your overall experience?
So first I was nervous, but after I won the first game, I got more confident
Uh-huh.
about the other games.
Very, very good, right? The first time when you see such a big hall and almost like close to 300 students participating, it is always nerve-wracking. You'll be like, where am I? And why are there so many children, right? And this is my first tournament ever. How is it going to turn out to be, right? All those questions, they always make you nervous. But good that you initially you felt that nervousness, but then you overcame, and as the rounds progressed, you felt at ease. So good, Shiben. How was your a special kudos to you, Shiben, because your round one didn't go in your favor, and you were definitely nervous. It was nerve wracking, but you know what? When round one doesn't go in your favor, it always sort of breaks you and shakes you up. But not so with you. You overcame and you won the round two. That was remarkable, Shivain. How did you manage to do that? And very, very well. You won the round two.
Yeah,
So initially you were nervous too, right?
yeah, I was
And then
nervous.
right. And then you're like, round two, whatever happens, I'm just going to give my best and not worry about my round one loss, right? Is that
Yeah,
is that how you entered round two? Good. You know, because it's very, very discouraging when you lose the very first round. It becomes very discouraging. But not so with you. You overcame so fast, and I'm so happy with both of your performances. Well done. So, any moment? Oh, by the way, sorry, Ashkal, there was a stalemate in probably the last round, correct?
yeah,
So otherwise, you could have been probably in the top three or at least in the top five out of 60 participants. You would have made into the pool of three or five. So what exactly happened? How did the stalemate happen, and what went wrong, Ashka?
so they were gonna capture one of my pieces, so
Uh-huh.
I took it away,
Uh-huh.
and they were very low on pieces
Sure.
points. And then when I moved that piece away,
Hmm.
the king couldn't move anywhere or
Ah.
the piece,
So
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 I got
your opponent only had a king, you had a few pieces, and then at the end, it so happened that your opponent can't move the king anywhere, and their king was not in check. So that is very painful, is it not? Like you were
yeah,
so close to winning, your opponent doesn't have anything that they could use to win. They're already pretty much lost, but then you accidentally do a stalemate. That is a very, very sort of painful to happen to anyone, but that's okay. It has happened to great grandmasters also. But that's okay. You did really well. And Shivan, I think with you, round one you had a completely winning position, and then at some point I think you were down, or you probably made a blunder and you blundered your rook away. Otherwise your first round was also, you were about to win, right?
yeah,
Yeah, had you won that first round, probably you would have made it in the top winner list also. But that's okay. That's okay. But I think this is a great learning experience, is it not? Like your very first tournament, the way you handle the pressure, right? So hopefully in the upcoming tournaments, you're going to be more confident and you're just going to be at more ease, right?
yeah.
Right. You're going to handle the pressure really well now that you have that experience. So what did you learn out of all this, and what are your final thoughts?
Well, there were some really hard opponents I had, but I was pretty surprised when I got to checkmate them.
Ah,
So I'd say that the tournament
Was a pretty
was
good experience.
yeah,
great
and I
experience. Good answer, both of you. Good answer, right? Initially, you thought that, oh my goodness, these are very strong chess players, very tough chess players. But then you just went out there and you checkmated them, and you felt really good about it, right? You're like, okay, fine. Maybe I'm also strong player, right? It's just a matter of. But you know what? Many students who come there, many players who come there, they have been exposed to several tournaments in the past, many of them. So for you, it was a first time. So kudos to both of you. I'm very, very happy, very proud of you both.
Yeah.
And continue, keep up with the good work. You do really well in the class, and you play games, you practice tactics, and just continue to do the same. And in the upcoming tournaments, you're going to do even better. So I'm very proud of you both. Well done, both of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And where's the trophy? My goodness, Ashka.
Over here.
Yay, look at that. How nice. Just keep it raised. Let me just take a quick picture of that. Okay, hold on. Give me a great smile. Okay. All right, so this is your picture. Hold on, I'm going to share my screen. Share the screen, and here's the picture. Yay. Good one. This is very good. I like this. All right, so save. Okay, any final thoughts? Oh, you must be very tired, huh? It's a very exhaustive
Yeah.
tournament, pretty much all day long, and so nerve-wracking. People think that
Yeah.
you're just sitting there and just relaxing, doing nothing. There's no physical effort required. That's how people think, but they don't know how exhaustive these tournaments are. It's like somebody running a physical marathon, but you guys are sort of running a mental marathon in your head, and it's very exhausting and very tiring. So you must be really extremely tired, aren't you?
I am.
Right? Wow, wow. Were you like completely washed out by the time it was around 5? Did you just want it to get over and you're like, okay, fine, I just want to finish? Were you like really, really exhausted?
Not that really, but after
Uh-huh.
the whole thing, I was
Ah, I
on
think
round
because,
five. I
yeah,
was just eager
sorry.
to. On round five, I was just eager to win it.
Ah, so when you are in that zone, you're like, okay, I'm just going to continue and not worry about much. But then after 5 rounds, you feel the exhaustion and tiredness, huh? You're like, whatever, what just happened, right? But good, good. You kept up with the energy, you kept up with the enthusiasm, and you both gave your absolute best. And that's what counts. At the end of the day, did you give your best? Were you determined to win a few rounds? And that's exactly what matters the most. So, with that said, any final thoughts before we close this interview?
Yeah.
Yes.
Um, it was definitely a very good experience, and I would like to go again.
Very good. I love what you just said, right? It was a great experience. It was a great experience for you both, and you would want to continue to go and participate in more rounds. The more you participate, the better you're going to get. So well done, both of you. Shiven, anything you want to add or?
It was a really good experience, and nothing
Sure,
much else.
sure, sure. Yeah, just take good rest. I think you need a really good rest, and also you need some great ice cream and pizza, right? Party. Absolutely, you both deserve it. Well done. Take care, you both, and I'll see you in the class. Well done. Thank you.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye. Thank you.